Why don't they put movie theaters in airports? I feel like that would be a great business idea. Like, people have layoffs all the time. Why not spend your time watching a movie in a theater? You'd make money off box office, you'd make money off concessions. I would go. Like, Mario, you want to go watch the Avengers at JFK? Fuck yeah, dude, that sounds so dank. There's so many little shops too that you can eat at and buy knickknacks before you even go into, like, airports are okay. I need to stop. What are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about online calculators regarding calories. I think I went over this topic in one of my journey series videos, but I'm gonna go a little bit more thoroughly here. Ooh, thorough, big words. Let's see if I can live up to the hype. Okay, so online calculators are meant to give you a rough estimate of your caloric needs for the day, for like daily caloric needs. And we're not going to go into macros, well, we might go into macros later, but macros are calories, like protein, carbs, and fat. They technically are calories. Like, I hear this all the time, I'm hitting my macros, but I'm not hitting my calories. That's bullshit. If you're hitting your macros, you're definitely hitting your calories. That makes no sense. Anyway, so like I said, calories, those online calculators are meant to give you a rough estimate. They're not the be-all, end-all number. So first, you need to find out your BMR, which is your basal metabolic rate. That's the amount of calories you need to eat per day to survive as a biological human being. Usually for men, it's between 1,800 or 1,700 and 2,000. For women, it's a little bit lower. And then that's your basal metabolic rate. That's without activity or anything. That's just you as a human. Now, the one you want to hit per day is your total daily energy expenditure. That means your basal metabolic rate plus all the calories you burn from daily activities like work, just going on a bike ride over, exercise, intercourse, just everyday activities. Also, your body burning food, so the thermic effect of food, that goes into account. It's not a lot, but it goes into account as well. So all your overall activity for the day, plus your basal metabolic rate, is your total daily energy expenditure. So if you're working out 5 times per week, you're going to have a higher total daily energy expenditure than somebody who works out only 3 times per week or 2 times per week. You understand? So those numbers that you're given on the online calculator, you're given those numbers via your height, your age, your body fat percentage, and what am I missing? Your height, your weight, your age, and your body fat percentage. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And a bunch of other little numbers as well to add it on, because it's an algebraic equation. I'll actually post that equation into the link into the description below. You can copy and paste it and put in all your physical statistics and to find out your basal metabolic rate or your total daily energy expenditure. Now, once you get your total daily energy expenditure, that's not your that's not your be-all end-all number. Okay, that's a roundabout number. That's an estimate of how much you need per day. An online calculator is not going to give you, just based on a bunch of numbers that you give it, your 100% accurate caloric needs. That's not going to happen. You need some kind of sophisticated device at NASA or some shit like that. I don't know if they have calorie devices at NASA. I'm just making that shit up. I don't know. Clearly, I'm not a scientist of any sort. So like I said, it's kind of like the back of it's kind of like the nutrition label on the back of food. Like the serving size, like this is how much calories is in this serving size of this food. It's meant to give you a frame of reference. That's what those numbers, the total daily energy expenditure that you get from those calculators, that's all it is. It is a frame of reference that you can extrapolate on as you put it into practice and adjust based on your results. So if you're trying to maintain, and you're eating that, let's say your total daily energy expenditure is 2,800 calories, 2,800. You eat that every day for a week, and you're starting to gain weight. Well, then that means it's a little too high, because that is meant to maintain your weight. That's your total daily energy expenditure to maintain your body weight. So that means you would probably lower it by either 50 or 100 calories based on anecdotal evidence. Go by weeks, don't go by days. Like, I gained 5 pounds in a day. It's like, dude, that's water weight. You need to calm down. So that's so once you get your number, once you've already tested it out and you've got it. Like, let's say it was 2,800, but in reality, when you put it in practice, it's 2,700. Okay, it's 2,700. So based on your goals, if you want to gain weight, add 250 or 300 calories to that, and that's how much you need to eat per day. So if yours is 2,700, you add, let's say 300, so it's 3,000 calories per day for you to gain at least 1 to 2 pounds. Yeah, 1 to 2 pounds per month. And that's it. That's all you need to eat per day. I don't want to hear like I'm just gonna hit it on Monday, and then on Tuesday I'm gonna do whatever I want. Then I'll go back to it on Wednesday. No. It doesn't work like that. Okay? You need to eat that shit per day. Okay, that was bad phrasing. You need to eat that shit per day. I'm disgusting. So as far as macros go, like I said earlier, the two main ones that you need to worry about hitting are protein. That one's obvious. Like you need to be able to support your muscle growth and your bones that are being worked. Okay, so protein, and as far as hormone regulation, fat. Okay, carbs are discretionary. What does that mean? That means you don't have to hit them. You can raise them or lower them however you want. I mean, me personally, I function better at a moderate to high carb diet. I've tried low carb. It's not for me. So if you do low carb and it works, you feel great, you have great energy levels, yo, do that shit. But like, don't like go by like standards. Like, no, there's no standards to carbs. That's however you feel, and then you adjust the fat and the protein accordingly based on how much you put on and take down off of carbs. So and what I mean when I said earlier, macros are calories. So 4 calories are in 1 gram of fat. 4 calories are in 1 gram of carbs. 9 calories are in 1 gram of fat. So once you get so if you're eating 200 grams of protein per day, 300 grams of carbs, and 100 grams of fat, that's your calories. So if you hit your macros, you're going to hit your calories, okay? So that's pretty much all online calculators are, really. I will link a bunch of credible, all right, let's use that word loosely here. I'll link the online calculator for total daily energy expenditure that I think is relatively thorough in the description below. And yeah, that's pretty much all you need. And you'll get better at this as you put it in anecdotally, as you put it into practice, as you eat it per day. Consistency. I don't want to, like I said earlier, I don't want to hear you say, I'm just gonna eat it Monday through Friday, then on the weekend I'm gonna do whatever I want. No, that's not how it works. You gotta go 100%, bro. I'm such a douche. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Have a great day.